Is it possible to make $1 million in 5 years? Hey there folks, and today I want to show you some techniques that millionaires have used to make their first $1 million. And better yet, applying these techniques could help you along the way to making your first $1 million in less than 5 years. Now, full disclosure, these are some great tips, but unless you really stick to it and apply yourself to the goal of making $1 million, then these could quite easily fall through. Now, that being said, having a millionaire mindset is something that can be achieved with practice and can be done by anyone. So let's look into the details, shall we? Start investing. Now, when it comes to investing, there's really no quick win here, but you'll often find that millionaires invest or reinvest their money. Now, starting this habit early will get you in the mindset that most wealthy people share. It really makes sense too. When you look at this simply, having $1,000 sat in the bank will just be $1,000 in 2, 3, maybe even 4 years' time. However, having the money invested in the stock market may yield more in the long run that would otherwise be sat in a bank account. Build a budget and stick to it. Most self-made millionaires know exactly where their money's going every month. Having this knowledge over your income will allow you to have a greater visibility on where you could potentially make savings, where you could use spare cash for smarter investments, and help keep an eye on outgoings when things get tough. It will also let you forecast your finances much better and allow you to see when things could change. Seeing a gradual positive progress on your finances will help you stay motivated and on track to that $1 million. Be debt savvy. There are two types of debt: good debt and bad debt. Both mean you owe someone money, but the way in which you use this money will determine whether it's good debt or bad debt. Good debt is being able to use the cash to invest in yourself, and thus being able to earn more money. Things like student loans and paying for certificates or courses. Bad debt is borrowing money to buy material possessions that you don't need. This is the trap that people fall into, especially those who want to look wealthy but don't have the finances to live the lifestyle yet. You know the type. It's the guy that buys the flash car on finance, or takes out a huge mortgage for a house that's oversized for the space he actually needs. Spend within your means for as long as possible, and this will pay off in the long run. Know your worth. Far too often you'll find people will undercharge for their services because they think it will give them a competitive edge on their competitors. In reality, all it would mean is that you'd have to work twice as hard to achieve what you would if you'd have priced your services accordingly to the value that they're worth. Knowing the value of your time is a key skill wealthy people have. It doesn't have to be something that wealthy people learn though. If you know what your time's worth, let's say $20 on an hourly rate, then you'll know that mowing someone's lawn is worth roughly $20. But building someone a website might be worth $200. It also helps you understand where your time's lost and how much that time lost has cost you. Earn more money. This one seems pretty obvious, but it goes without saying, earning more money is never a bad thing. Looking at every opportunity to improve your income will contribute the most to improving how much money actually comes through the door. You can do these in some simple ways, such as moving from company to bump your wage up, or pushing for a promotion if moving companies looks a little too daunting. You could even start a side hustle to bump your income up a bit further. Location, location, location. Where you choose to live can have a serious bearing on the cost of living. Depending on where you are in your journey will determine how easy this step is to adopt. Obviously, if you're fresh out of college, you're more flexible to move wherever you want. However, this might prove a bit more difficult if you have kids or other commitments that might tie you to one location. The main goal here is to reduce your outgoings to give you more flexibility and a larger pot of money to play with. Choosing to live in an area with a huge property value might seem like a nice thing to do, but it also means that you have to pay more to live there. Build a good credit score. This might not seem like something that you need to worry about at first, as it's mostly an invisible variable until it really counts. Unfortunately, if you do have a bad credit score, it'll impact how much you can borrow from the bank, and it could impact how attractive you are as an option to invest in. You can improve your credit score by getting a credit card and making continuous payments to show the bank that you can be trusted when lending money. Get multiple sources of income. You'll be hard-pressed to find a millionaire that doesn't have multiple sources of income. The more money you make in your financial journey, the easier it will be to start these streams of income. However, the earlier you can build on them, the better. Try looking at side hustles that can give you another source of income, or maybe start a second job on the weekends. The goal here is passive income. This means you can reinvest your passive income to bigger ventures or other businesses that will yield more money in the long run. These are all tips that millionaires and wealthy people have used to build their better financial futures. Any of these tips can prove valuable, however, putting as many into practice as you can will guarantee you wealth in the future. That concludes today's video, folks. Thank you so much for watching, it really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of these types of videos, then please like, comment and subscribe. You've been watching Info House, and have a great day.